Yay! I think we're live, guys. Welcome to, I think, the third live stream already. We're gonna do 2 hours. So this first hour is gonna be a bit more active and in English. And at 12, we're gonna do an hour of stretching. But it's in Dutch. But in a way, if you don't understand Dutch, you can just enjoy the stretching. So for the guys who don't know me yet, my name is Mariska. Yeah, if you have an injury, just be mindful of your body. Yeah, just don't do anything stupid. Just stay feeling properly how the postures feel, and it should feel good. And then eventually we are also having a thing for to donate. Yeah, was looking for the word. So a link in the subscription. You can donate a little bit of money if you feel like, because we made some costs for the live stream. So thank you very much and have fun. We're gonna start easy, so warming up everything. So you can sit in cross-legged position. You can even use a cushion if it feels better for you. Also, we're gonna work with a lot of Japanese techniques today. So if you want to stay in Japanese vibes, then you can sit in Zaisa. So choose what feels best for you, and then just roll your shoulders up and back. Maybe once, maybe twice, until you feel, maybe 3 times, until you feel that the shoulders start to relax a bit. And then just close your eyes for a minute, roll your shoulder blades in, bring your belly in a bit. Also, see if you can tilt the pelvis so your spine gets long and straight. And then take a moment to just follow your breath. It's very important to start with that. So the moment when you start to follow your breath, maybe you feel it already changes a bit. So maybe it gets deeper, maybe it gets more slow. So today we're not going to force anything, we're just going to move in a way that feels good. And also try to relax your face. And then when you feel ready, see if you can bring your breath all the way down into your lower belly. So moving the breath down, down, down. And this is actually what we're going to use a lot in this practice. You can still have your eyes closed if you like. So the lower belly is in Japanese called hara. And it's the center where you move from, the power center. So we're going to work with that today. And then slow motion, open your eyes. Yay, and we're ready to move, ready to rock and roll. So just come sit on your butt in any way that feels good, and then stretch your legs out for a moment, especially when you're not very used to sitting in a cross-legged position. Just shake, shake, shake your legs. Maybe also roll your ankles. So the core of this video is the core. So we're gonna move from the core a lot, but also, of course, we're gonna do a lot for the whole body. And then roll the other way around, nothing fancy. All right, so maybe keep your pillows closed, close if you maybe need them. Now bring your knees in for a moment and then place your feet together with the knees out and then just wiggle up and down. Wiggle, wiggle. If you have some problems with your knees, be mindful about this one. Only do it when it feels good. Also, try to press your heels a bit together and try to sit up straight. So if this is hard for you, maybe bring your feet a bit more out. It makes your life easier. And then from there, you can bring your hands wherever they go, the knees get still. So maybe you have your hands on your shins or ankles or feet. And then just push your chest forward, roll your shoulders back and down, maybe looking up. Maybe you feel and hear your spine cracking. And then when you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest. Bring your belly in, roll back. Make your back so round, super round. Even you can hang a little bit onto the legs. And then tilt your pelvis and roll all the way up. So spinal rolls, and you can use your hands on your legs if you need to. Exhale. Roll back. So see if you can move on the pace of your breath. Inhale, rolling up, chest up, looking up, or maybe close your eyes to feel what's happening. So exhale, rolling back. Inhale up, and this is actually such a nice way to calm down your mind and get your focus more into the body. That's what we want, of course. Rolling back, and exhale. Belly in. And again, focus on the lower belly. Try to move from the lower belly when you're doing any movement today. Let's slowly do the last one. And then you can come back to the middle, open your eyes, then cross your legs. And then we all have a favorite leg. Favorite leg is gonna be behind the less favorite leg. Then flex your feet and sit in a cross-legged position again. So bring your arms up, roll your shoulder blades in, shoulders down, and then just take a moment. I'm not saying left to right, so just choose one hand and take a moment to place it down. Really feel your hands strongly onto the floor. And then the other arm is coming all the way over, and try to roll your shoulder, upper shoulder back and down, looking up towards the ceiling. And then from there, we're gonna do a nice flowy movement. So moving forward towards the other side, and then we end on the other side, same move. So we're gonna do this a few times. Really try to move from the lower belly here. So moving forward and towards the other side. Maybe you close your eyes and you just do this on your own pace. So every time when you inhale, you open up from the shoulder, you look under your arm up. Every time when you exhale, you roll forward and towards the other side. Inhale, opening up the shoulder. So just do this in your own pace. Eyes closed or eyes open, whatever you feel like doing today. Opening up. So let's do two more, or if you like to do more, you can do as many as you like. If you're like really going into the groove, enjoy. You can do anything you like. Anything the body feels good with, just do it. All right, slowly come back to the middle. Then stretch your legs out for a moment again. Maybe shake it out. I know a really nice one for you guys. Let's massage the kneecaps, why not? Because we can, and the kneecaps are very happy. Other way around. I'm gonna use the knees a lot also today. happy knees. All right, so maybe come back in a fancy way. This is a fancy way. Or if you're like, nope, then you can come back onto all fours in a less fancy way. Any way that suits you. So maybe you have this really soft thingy at home too. I really like it. So claw your fingers into it. If you have a mat, that's awesome. You can claw your fingers into the mat. See if you can have the knees underneath the hips and the hands directly underneath the shoulders. And from here, we're gonna move first in circles. So in the beginning, it's easy. Just easy moves. Don't think too much about it. Actually, try not to think at all. Just move. And then move the other way around. Yes, and you can go crazy if you feel like today. So let's add some fancy stuff. So come back to the middle, and you're gonna move your ribs towards one side, and then up. So you're rounding your spine, and then move the ribs towards the other side, and then down again. So we're making some nice movements, rib circles. So we're really moving from the shoulders, from the ribs. Try to use your core muscles here. So every time when you exhale, you roll up, bring your belly in, and that's reverse direction. And maybe you feel a bit too sexy doing this, but wait. Just wait. It will be more sexy in a minute. So, on this early Saturday morning, maybe you feel a bit hangover. This is wonderful. So let's come back to the middle. And then we're gonna move the butt. So make some butt circles. Woo! Sorry guys. So I have a technical team today, technical service. One of them is doing a lot, moving along. She's doing really nice butt circles now. It looks so good. Oh shit. So let's move the other way around. Butt circle. So you do actually the same thing with your butt as you do with your ribs. And yeah, if you feel like going for the ride, just move everything, not only your butt, but also your ribs and your shoulders and your neck. Move on the breath. And if you're a guy and you're doing this, you're like, okay, Mariska, this is really weird. But actually, it's so good to warm up the core. That's why we're doing it. So slowly coming back to the middle. Curl your toes under. If you had a broken toe once, be careful with this one. Just sit on the toes. If this is not possible, you can always do it like this. And yeah, you guys know it. This is a thing we always do. Pressing the hands together, just wiggling a bit, or maybe be still. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe close your eyes and just feel the pain. It should be good pain. If it's bad pain, don't do it, come out. That's always an important rule. You can also just roll the wrists like this if you feel like gonna use the wrists a lot today. Ooh, maybe we're gonna do some handstand kicks today. Ooh, that would be nice, huh? So, slowly coming out, maybe shake your feet a bit. All right, get back into hands and knees, all fours. So just for a moment, stretch the legs out. Don't kick your back neighbor if you have one. Just stretch out, maybe roll the ankles. Try not to hang into your lower back here. So if you're doing this, try to bring your belly in. Also feel that the spine gets supported. Maybe add your opposite arm, stretching out. Let's try the other side. Try to move from the lower belly here. So stretching out. Maybe your body starts to crack. That's good. Stretch. Okay, good. And then when you're ready, claw your fingers into the mat, claw your toes into the mat, moving into your first downward facing dog of today, I think. And then just shake out your head, maybe walking a bit with the heels, walking your dog. So try to bring your belly in, lower belly, but also the ribs. Bring the ribs in. So nice. It's a good stretch for your hamstrings. Try to relax your face. Okay, we're gonna build this up, guys, so don't worry about it. Just move whatever you can move, and if you need a pause, you can always do child pose. So if you don't know what a child pose is, let's do it for a moment. Bring your knees on the floor, bring your butt towards the heels, and then chill, forehead to the floor. Maybe arms even back if you feel like doing that. So this is child pose, and you can do it whenever you feel like. Yeah, so costume check. Check, check. Slowly come back up. And then move your arms up, fingers interlace. If you can't sit like this, then sit in any way you like. Stretching out the arms, stretching out towards one side. And then towards the other side. Try to bring your ribs in. Good morning. So from here, so they come back. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, toes into the floor, and then press the knees up, hips back, belly in. Try to make your shoulders broad. And this time be a little bit more still in your down dog. You're gonna build up. So from here, maybe stay here if this is already very intense for you, or slow motion, bring your knees almost towards the floor, but don't touch the floor. Bring your belly in, shoulders above the hands, and hover your knees above the floor. Bring your attention to your lower belly. It's hara, which I was talking about, center of your core. Now slowly coming back up, down dog. Gonna do this 2 more times, and the slower you move, the better. So slow motion, belly in, moving your knees almost towards the floor. Maybe you start to shake. Slowly coming back up, stretching. Last one. If you have some problems with your wrists, you could also do this on the forearms. Just be creative with injuries. Okay, slowly bring your knees on the floor. Take a child pose, relax for just a few breaths. Alrighty. Very important that you move with a lot of attention. So in a moment you need a longer child pose, just take it. Now from there, slowly moving back. Hands and knees. Alrighty. So from here, toes in the floor. Interlace your fingers. Just easy wrist rolls. You can even place your forearms together to make it more focused on the wrists. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna heat the body up a little bit, creating fire in the core. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, toes in. Now, spread your fingers wide really important for the wrists. Then take one step back with one leg. Try to already find a strong foundation here. And then other one. Hey, and we're in plank. Bring your belly in. Shoulders are active. And if this is too much for you, just do a plank with your knees on the floor. It's called a pussy plank. Nothing wrong with a pussy plank. Just enjoy. Okay, and from here, let's move onto the forearms. So it's a dolphin plank. Bring your belly in. Stay breathing. From your dolphin plank, just move some motion, your hips down. Oh, relax your feet. And we're in swings. Oh, and if you did some core work before and you have like a little bit of muscle ache here, there's such a nice stretch for the core. So nice. Okay, from your swings, spread your fingers wide, elbows underneath the shoulders, press the elbows into the floor. Then from there you can choose to maybe stay here and you have like a strong move, or toes in the floor, lift your hips, and we're in elbow plank again. Now from here we're gonna move to a nice dolphin. Dolphin is actually downward facing dog, but then on the forearms. So move your hips up and then exhale, moving your feet back. Oh. Forearm plank, and drop your hips. Relax your feet. So maybe you feel a little bit of heat in the core. Also the shoulders, they are getting more strong and mobile. Now from there, let's stretch out the arms. So it's quite a small cobra because the arms are more forward. If you have some back issues, you can even walk the hands more forward so you have like a little less stretch. So feel what is good. If you are very, very flexible in your spine, of course, if you need more, you can always walk to a full cobra. Shoulders away from the ears, belly in. So always choose your way. Do what feels good. Elbows are a little bit bent, shoulders are down, and then drop down. Here we go. We're gonna do something for the lower back and of course core muscles. So bring your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and try not to overstretch your elbows. The joints don't like that, so try to have your elbows a little bit bent. So already maybe you feel it. Try to lift your chest forward. Your neck is long, so you look towards your mat. And then bring the arms away, if it's possible. If you don't have this mobility in the shoulders, don't worry about it. You can also just stay here. It's already a good practice. And if you want to have a little bit more, place your feet together, lifting everything up. So it's a shoulder stretch. Try to press your feet back. Maybe lift up a little bit more. Stay breathing. If you just had breakfast, sorry for that. So from there, let go. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Move towards the child pose just for a moment. Or longer if you need some more time. Okay, I think we're gonna do that again. So from there, move forward in your most sexy way. Drop your hips, swings, and then from there, arms behind you. You can choose to interlace the fingers or maybe opening up the palms towards the outside. So that means you're rolling up the thumbs, rolling your shoulder blades back so the chest lifts. And the crown of your head is moving forwards, looking towards the floor. Press your feet together, lifting up everything. And actually from here we're gonna do some nice stuff. So move one arm forward. If you want to be Superman, of course. Fists, it's a classic. If you want to be Superwoman, bend your opposite knee, open up, press your foot into your hands. Also, if you're a guy, try to be superwoman. It's like, whoo, such a nice stretch, really much challenge. Let's try the other side. So first, Superman, other arm, and Superwoman. So you press your foot into your hands. Oh, I'm getting so hot right now. So from here, it's almost like hot yoga. From here, slowly coming down. And just chill. So just shake your butt, shake your hips. Get a little bit funky. Oh yes. And then from there, bend your knees. Maybe roll a little bit with your feet. And then from there, bring your legs more together. And then you can choose. Or you just try to grab your feet. And that's it. Maybe that's enough. You can also just relax your forehead on the floor. It's a stretch. Or press your feet into the hands. Don't do this if you have problems with your spine. Only do it if it feels good. Try to press the balls of your feet up. So actually, the strength comes from the legs here. So really press the legs into the hands. Shoulders move away. And then from there, drop down. It doesn't matter how high you go or come. Don't worry about it. Oh. Relax. Chill, chill. Okay. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Roll back. Press yourself back to child pose for 2 breaths, 3 breaths. And then come back. Yes. All right, so maybe you need some rolling or do whatever you need. All right, let me check the time. Good. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Knees underneath the hips, spread your toes wide, or imagine you're spreading them, and press everything up. So hips up, try to really press your hands into the floor, shoulders broad, neck relaxed, still looking through the legs behind you. So just enjoy your down dog for a moment. And then from here, let's bring one leg up, choose one leg. Try not to open the hips too much. Try to have them straight. And then from there, bend your knee. Move forward, belly in. And then place your foot in between the hands, if that's possible. If not, don't worry about it. Just fake it till you make it. So the back knee is on the floor. Front knee is above front ankle. And you're pressing your foot into the floor. Just a nice stretch for your shoulders back. Maybe press your chest up, looking up a little. And then from there, fingertips onto the floor. Toes up, hips back. Hello, hamstrings. Such a nice stretch. If this is too much for you, you can always come up a little. Makes your life easier. Okay, from there, come forward. Knee above your ankle. Maybe lift your back knee. And you will feel your legs. Now coming up. Bring the arms up. So the lower this stance is, so if you're here, it's more intense than when you're here, of course. So just choose your own variation. Then from there, bring your hands behind you, interlace the fingers for a moment, lifting. Oh, such a nice shoulder stretch. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you come forward. Bring your belly in, move from the core. Move your arms away from your spine. Any level is okay. So if your arms are here, it's fine. If they're here, it's also nice. Then bring your back knee back on the floor, moving your arms up. Shoulders away from the ears. So nice. One more hamstring stretch. Good. All right. Bring your foot back. Let's try the same with the other leg. So downward facing dog. The leg that was in front now stays onto the floor. The other one lifts. Hips straight. Belly in. Move your leg forward. Glue your leg towards your upper body. Maybe cheat a little bit. Back knee on the floor. With yoga, you can always cheat. Just a little. From the above front ankle. Arms up. Ooh, such a nice stretch. Open your chest. Fix your hair. And then from there, hamstrings. So, toes up. Hip is back. The other leg is, the second leg is mostly the less flexible leg. So for me, I'm like really feeling it here, much more than the other side. But for you, maybe it's different, just feel. Coming forward, lifting your back knee, pressing your heel back. Coming up. So also when we are here, try to move from the core. So you bring your belly in, maybe lifting up or dropping down with a strong belly. And then bring your hands behind you. Maybe stay here with just a shoulder stretch. And pressing up the chest. And then from there, moving forward. Just see how far you can bring the arms. Yes, super nice. Stay breathing, whatever you do. And slowly bring your hands back. Maybe even lift up for one more time. Why not? Let's go. You can do this. And bring your fingers back. One more hamstring stretch. Again on this side. So if you lose your balance, that's awesome. You can find it back again. It's what we're practicing. And then from there, foot back. One more time. Toe stretch. Whew, a lot of toe stretches today. I'm sorry for that. Sometimes we need that. You can always do it like this, right? If that feels better, that's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, shake it out. Are you ready? We're gonna do something fun. So we're gonna do some hops. If you're scared to fall, don't worry, you won't fall because we're not getting all the way up. We're just gonna hop a little bit. So maybe fix your pants and let's try. You can also have a look first if you have no idea. So what we're gonna do is coming to down dog. Then you're lifting one leg, you're bending your standing leg, and you're just gonna hop. So that's all. And we're gonna do both sides just a few times. So they're just a nice way to activate the core. So downward facing dog. Lift one leg, bend your standing leg, and then just hop, hop. Hop. Yeah, just hop. And you don't have to come high. It doesn't have to look nice. Don't worry about it. Just a nice hop. And relax for a moment before you do the other side. Whew. Maybe fix your shirt. And then the other side is going to be more hard. So don't come up unless you can do a handstand. Of course, you can come to a handstand. Why not? So, ooh, this feels weird. Other leg. So hop. Ooh, so much more challenging. Just a nice hop. If you want to try it at the wall, do it. Why not? And if you're like, okay, so handstand in yoga, is that a thing? Yes, it's actually the most fun thing in yoga. If you did a few hops, just come down. Woo. Relax your shoulders. Well done. Or if you skip this part, well done. You listen to yourself. Do whatever you want to do, and maybe next time. So from here, maybe fancy slide onto the butt, maybe not so fancy. But whatever you do, come sit like this. Gonna do a few more things for core muscles. And after that, some nice relaxing things. So press your chest up, shoulders away. Press the balls of your feet forward. And if you can, make Barbie feet. Maybe you know it. Barbie feet, it's like you're standing on high heels. And then maybe even stretching your toes out. It will give you a lot of power in your legs. If you have some problems with your lower spine, just support with your arms. Okay, so we're gonna do some low boats, half boats, which are movements like this. So support if you need. Otherwise, let go of the legs. And already I feel some trembling, some shaking. So press your belly in. And then when you're ready, maybe go to a low one. Maybe support yourself. Maybe not. And then come up. Okay, let's do a few. Exhale. So be careful if you have lower back issues. Ooh. And try to use your breath. So exhale. Actually, I like this one very much. Inhale. Don't ask me why. Exhale. And inhale. Okay, one for the bonus, if you like. And then from there, just spill your body over the floor for a moment. And then bring your knees into your chest. Just wiggle a little bit from left to right. It's nice for the spine. Alrighty. While you are wiggling, I'm just checking the time. Oh, perfect. Bring your legs up. And if you have tight hamstrings, don't worry about it. You can just bend the knees, yeah? So this is fine. Maybe bring your hands underneath your head with the elbows out. Oh, this is actually such a nice thing to do for the upper back. Now, really try to press your belly in and your lower back onto the floor. And then maybe this is already enough for you, just practicing this. Otherwise, let's drop one leg. Maybe all the way. If you're clever, you found the couch. Just, no, this is cheating for life. Okay, bring your leg up. And exhale. This is quite an easy one. So maybe stick here. Also, if you have problems with your lower back, just bring your hands underneath your butt and do it like this. It will take off a lot of pressure of the lower back. If it's too easy for you, just two legs. And try to find the place where you start to shake. Really focus on pressing the belly in, pressing the lower back to the floor. Oh, I'm shaking like crazy. And then bring your legs up. So choose one more round. Either you do it like this, ching, ching. Yeah, so choose this one. Or two legs together and just hover at the place where you start to quiver, shiver, shake. Oh. Find a place where you're like, oh, I don't want to be here. And then you stay there and you stay breathing. Oh. Okay, relax. Bring your knees in. Move a little bit in any way you like. Okay, and for the people who are not having their period, you can try to do a little bit of a plow. So press your elbows into the floor, lift legs over the head. And maybe they will be here. Maybe if you have some problems with your lower back, bend your knees. It makes your life easier. Maybe bring your feet up behind the head if that feels good. If you're having your period today, maybe you just wanna do something like this, like a bridge. Could be nice. Don't put up your hips too high. So just choose what feels good for you today. Yeah, and if you want to play, maybe move to some variations like shoulder stands. But don't do that if you have problems with your neck or shoulders. Just take it easy. Play around. Do whatever feels good for you. If you're really feeling crazy and your body is okay, then maybe this is a real core workout. Lift your arms up in the air. Oh, and then relax. Good. Just playing around, fooling around sometimes is really nice in your practice. It makes your practice more relaxing. I'll roll the knees. If I can't have a playful practice, then I'm not very interested. If it's too strict, my body gets too strict. So just just relax and play. And also being playful in your practice makes you very strong at the end. Yeah. Good. Now bring the knees out, bring your hands on the knees. Relax your shoulders. Maybe close your eyes. If this is enough for you, you can stay here. Or if you want to intensify, bring your hands on the inside of the feet, going towards this weird, super weird pose. You know it, maybe. Happy baby pose. You can even stretch one leg out and then the other one, just enjoy. Chill, chill. You can even make it a splits. Why not? Or imagine it's a splits. You can also bring the hands lower if it feels good for you. Cool. All right, bring your feet on the floor. And then bring your arms wide. Shoulder blades in. And then drop your knees towards one side. This is a relaxing one. You can also place your knees a bit out of each other. It's a nice hip stretch here. You can even drop your head away from the knees. You can also make it more intense by bringing your upper leg over your lower leg. Oh, maybe your spine starts to crack. And from there, slowly try the other side. Oh, it's so nice. This is one of the best things you can do after a core workout. So maybe let the knees fall out towards the other side, maybe out of each other for a nice stretch. Or I have to do this more often, obviously. Just close your eyes, relax. This is also really, really nice for your spine, your intestine, digestive tract. So good. Just relax here. And then try to come back as slow motion as possible. Oh, maybe you even like to just shake the legs for a bit. Why not? Shake, roll, do whatever you need. Let me see the time. Ooh, yes, we have some time for a little bit of hara practice. So hara is, as I told you, the power center of your body. Very important for the health of your digestive tract. So when you're ready, you're gonna rock and roll. Ooh. You can bring your hands underneath the knees until you are seated, and then come to a cross-legged position. Maybe sit on a cushion if you need it. Wee. So from here, bring your arms up. This is also very good if you're a bit hangover. All this twisting. So hand on your knee, other hand behind you. Don't think about left or right, just have a nice twist, and we're gonna breathe here. So when you inhale, just move up your chest, shoulders away from the ears. When you exhale, you twist back. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale up, lengthen, exhale, twist. And then slow motion. Other sides. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. And then when you're ready, slowly come back. And then cross your legs the other way. Make some sound effects, or not. And then from there, I call this the loony bin move. So what you're gonna do is just move like you're in the loony bin. So you're just making some circles with your upper body. And yeah, it's a weird thing to do, but it's actually so nice for all the organs here in this area. So just roll. If you feel awkward, close your eyes. Why not? Just feel what's happening. And also when you move forward, you inhale. When you exhale, you move back. So just do some of these circles. And then move the other way around. So this is also a very, very nice thing to do for, yes, your reproductive organs. Very nice word. So try to relax your shoulders, try to relax your face, it's all good. And really try to move from this lower belly. Try to find your focus and your breath there. With a strong digestive tract, your body gets very, very strong and grounded. So yeah, very important. Slowly make the circles a little bit smaller. And come back to the middle. And take a moment to relax your arms on your legs, maybe cross your legs the other way. And just breathe for a little. Just give yourself some time to feel the sensations in the lower belly, and maybe you also feel sensations somewhere else. Or whatever you feel, totally fine. And then when you're ready, just place your feet together like we did in the beginning of the practice. You can stay on your cushion or not. You can have your feet maybe far in or maybe far out. Far out is easier, especially when you have the feeling that you are here. Just to bring them out. Otherwise, if you're flexible, bring them in. If you have some problems with your knees, you can also put pillows underneath your knees. And then just inhale, lifting chest, and exhale, rolling down, coming forwards just as far as your body allows you. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths. So just enjoy. If you feel some tenderness in the neck, you can always like put your head onto your hands like this or this. Looks very depressing, I know. Something like that. But you can also just hang if it feels good. Place your arms forward for more weight on the front side if you are flexible. And also try to press the heels a little bit together to support your kneecaps. Even if you feel like you can just move a little bit towards one side with your upper body for a nice stretch on the side. And then moving towards the other side. Take it easy, nothing fancy, enjoy. And slowly come back. Walk your hands back. Then pick up your legs, cross the legs. And just feel for a moment. Maybe it's easier to sit up straight now. Sometimes this really helps to create a strong, easy way of sitting. Now before we close, just a nice stretch for the neck. So drop your chin towards your chest. So the core can also be all the muscles around the spine. And then roll one ear towards one shoulder. Roll your head the other way. Just make circles. Don't think too much about it, just feel all the muscles connected to the shoulders and the spine. So yoga is all about connection. Even yoga means, Sanskrit means connection. It's the meaning of the word. So let's move the other way around. So the moment when you are stretching, maybe the neck, it affects other parts in the body too. So not only it's a stretch for the neck, but also it's soothing the mind. You're even moving the muscles around the spine. There's a lot of energy canals there too, that you're stretching, sending energy to important organs. So yeah, it seems so simple, and it is. Alright, slowly come back to the middle. Take one more moment to just sit. Maybe cross your legs one more time the other way. Your eyes closed. Do whatever you like with the hands. And just follow your breath. When you're ready, open your eyes. And then I want to thank you so much for joining this core flow. Well done. Arigato. So yeah, if you liked it and you want to help us with a little donation, you can find the donation link in the subscription in the link below. And also we have a lot of videos actually on this channel, so yeah, check them out if you feel like doing other stuff. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy. And if you want to stay for the stretching, it's in Dutch, but yeah, maybe it's nice 1 hour more stretching. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.